Hey man, can I ask you something?
Yes, you can.
I just read this book about border of nation. So in those book I see our nation in Malaysia, you know?
Yes.
Okay. So it's kind of weird. You know the what is it again? The border in Kalimantan.
You mean Sebatik?
Ah yeah, that's it.
Yes.
That little border is that little island is just kind of strange because it's closer to to Malaysia than our nation Indonesia.
Yes, and they have to use two types of currency,
What?
rupiah and ringgit. You know?
Dang, this how so? Talking about Sebatik. You know every place has its own story, right?
Of course. they
Is
have-
that little island like that?
Mm.
Does it have any story about it?
Of course, they have a story that named the legend of Sebatik Island.
Well, it does. It does.
Oh, so of course, can I deliver you the story?
But I would like to hear it.
Yes. For the first story, the beginning of the story. So once upon a time, lived a wealthy man that have a mansions that he owned itself. He lived alone.
What? He got mentioned, but he lived alone?
Yes.
Dang, that's crazy. He could have gave me one.
He's so rich that that's why he rude to everyone that he knows.
What? Why?
The people around him, he act like they don't deserve to talk to him.
Why? I mean, we're all human.
He feels like his level is on top and the other people is at the bottom.
Just because he have money?
Yes, of course, that's right.
ridiculous.
So
At the northern tip of Kalimantan, near the border between Indonesia and Malaysia, lies an island shrouded in legend. This is Sebatik Island, and its origin are told in a tale of greed and karma. Long ago, there lived a wealthy merchant named Mr. Seba. His mansion stood proudly atop a hill, surrounded by lush gardens. Although his wealth was unmatched, his heart was cold and his greed knew no bounds. And when people asked for his help, Pak Seba always flatly rejected them and drove them away with anger and a feeling of disgust. And one scorching afternoon, a frail old traveler appeared at Pak Seba's doorstep. With a trembling voice, he pleaded,
Please, good sir, give me some food. Starving.
no, go away. You'll make up the house.
Curse you, go. Curse you, you will jump into the surface.
and the villagers who witnessed the incident immediately hurried away, feeling frightened, and began spreading what they had just seen.
And after that, Mr. Seba look at the sky. He start feel afraid, scared, and
So the guy just got his house, I mean his mansion, his land, divided into two.
it's turned out he lives alone in that island,
Oh dang.
but being divided.
Is there no any single human there except
No.
him?
No,
Where all the people go?
I don't know. Maybe because the curse. So Mr. Seba have to live alone. That's a karma.
He deserved it though.
Yes.
So what happened with him?
I don't know. After that, he died, and the people who know the story, the people who at that place, when that happening, call that island is Sebatik.
Oh, so that's the whole story. It's quite an interesting story.
This is the simple story. So for the kids, maybe this is the best to deliver them.
Maybe I will doubt the original of the story. Maybe it's not really happening, but it will help kids to, how is it again? To not become an arrogant people. You
Yeah.
know? So they will help each
This
other.
is a moral message
So
for the
it's a more
kids.
message from the kid.
Not to be arrogant, not to be rude to other people.
I mean, it doesn't mean the cloud will appear out of a sudden and strike the kids by the head.
Yes,
But
of course not.
I mean, it teaches them to be morally correct people.
Yes. That's a good message of this story.
Well, dang, that's a good one. Well, I think it's time for me to go. I'm hungry, man. I haven't eaten. Thanks, bro. See you tomorrow, then.
Thank you for hearing me to.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool story, bro. I will see you tomorrow, alright?
All right.